This edition of WeatherScope is sponsored by Fancy Feast Gourmet Cat Food. Good taste is easy to recognize.
This is WeatherScope.
Well, I'm sorry to say that you will not enjoy a very nice day weather-wise in the Northeast. Many locations are seeing some light rain this morning, and in a few places that rain has been heavy. Good morning and welcome to WeatherScope. I'm Kristen Dodd.
And I'm Dan Atkinson. Rain will continue in parts of the Northeast throughout the morning hours and spread into parts of New England. In Boston, there's only a slight chance you'll see a little rain today, but your weather is still nothing to write home about. It was cloudy and cool when you headed out for work there this morning. And even if you don't see any showers, it'll remain cloudy and cool all day. Lots of moisture being thrown back in across New England thanks to low pressure offshore and also a broad upper level trough which continues to circulate light snow and patches of rain. In fact, in some cases the rain has been moderate to heavy, particularly over the New Jersey shore. And we are seeing, of course, as you get further inland, the rain changing over to snow. Right now you're getting a rain-snow mix at places like Harrisburg and Middletown and Lancaster. Philadelphia, it's been a wet morning for you. In New York City, you've had periods of rain. Right now, JFK reporting just cloudy skies, but some light rain occurring now at West Hampton. We take a look at radar, and you can see over northern portions of New England, it's generally dry. You have had some visibility problems. Brunswick, Maine, your visibility has dropped down to 0 at times, but conditions are improving now. And rain getting up as far to the north as Cape Cod, getting some moderate rain this hour at Martha's Vineyard, light rain falling over at Groton, Connecticut. And taking a closer view, we can see the area of rain stretches all the way back across New Jersey and getting into Pennsylvania, where in the central portions of Pennsylvania, the higher elevations have picked up much as about a half-foot of snow overnight at Phillipsburg, Pennsylvania. And right now on the western edge of this precipitation, the trailing southwestern edge, you have light rain in Washington, but some light snow at BWI. And there's a winter weather advisory in effect now for portions of Carroll, Baltimore, and the county to the east there. Of Baltimore County. You have rain changing over to snow, and areas generally west of I-95 look for the additional amounts, perhaps another inch or two between now and noon, and you've picked up even about a ½ inch at Westminster, Maryland. You're getting dry weather for the most part over Virginia now, but over West Virginia, some light snow falling. And over the Northeast, your temperatures include 37 degrees in Boston, New York is 46, Pittsburgh 30 degrees. Across the Southeast, 49 now in New Orleans, 37 in Atlanta, where you had a little bit of light snow overnight. Marietta in the northwest suburbs picked up a little light snow, no accumulation though. This is certainly not an accurate reading there, not 91 degrees in Birmingham, certainly 52 now in Jacksonville, and there's some rain now from Fayetteville on over toward Cherry Point, continuing to snow lightly at Asheville as well as Bristol and Nashville. And what's happening in the Midwest? Kristen has the story.
Well, that's right. And before we get to the Midwest, we're going to talk about a break for the Bay Area. This is the scene this morning as you head to work in San Francisco, where the weather will be dry today. In fact, you're going to enjoy dry weather in most of California today, and that is great news because of the threat of mudslides still hangs over your head. However, in the Pacific Northwest, well, the story is a little bit different as we do see those showers coming on into Seattle, and a rather bit of oddity that's going to be taking place today as we could see some snow showers in and around the Seattle area, especially in your eastern suburbs, heading out toward Everett, where you have received some lighter snow. And the snow level in Washington is at about 500 feet, and so it's not out of the question that folks in Seattle will see some of that snowfall. Heading farther into the inland areas and up into the mountains, that is where we are going to see heavier amounts of snow in the Cascades, and also heading west as cold air comes in behind our front. So watch out in and around the Sawtooth Range and also into the northern Rockies. In Ketchum, Idaho, last night you received 6 inches of snow, which is very near Sun Valley, so I'm sure the skiers are loving that. Just south of Salt Lake City, you also are seeing some snow in your skies. This is what we do expect as far as accumulations are concerned, possibly 6 to 12 inches here right along the border, and we do have winter weather advisories in effect for portions of western Montana for today. Temperatures, Boise, you're right at that freezing point at 32 degrees. Salt Lake City, you have 39. San Diego, plenty of sunshine for you and 57 degrees. And in Phoenix at this hour, we're looking at 50. Temperatures in the west, well, in the Pacific Northwest especially, you're looking at cooler air coming in today. Some areas as much as 15 degrees cooler in and around Brookings. 4 degrees cooler this hour as opposed to yesterday at this time in Portland. And some cold air also descending into the Midwest. Look at that, Green Bay. You feel 10 degrees cooler. Your temperature this morning was down to 25 and 26 degrees for your morning low. But really, it could be much worse because temperatures in the Midwest, even this morning with some cooler air, are running above average. We have seen the below average stuff confined down to the south. Chicago at this hour, you're looking at 34. Minneapolis, you have 28. Fargo right now at 19. You feel, though, like 16 degrees below zero as the winds have been whipping across the Midwest today. At times, sustained winds have been running here in Orange from 15 to 25 miles an hour and a gust